scratch my eyeballs without putting paint in my eye. It's always a good thing. The reason I say that is voice of experience. I have actually forgot that I used my finger to blend and stuck my finger right in my eye. And I thought, well, that was really not smart. I've done plenty of those not smart routines in my life. I think everybody's got those moments in life where they're like, you know, if I'd have been a smart person, I wouldn't have done that. Same way with this piece of wood down here. I don't want it to seem, you know, anywhere near perfect. I want to see the gap where we put the joint together, but I didn't want it to look like, that it was sewn or sawed so perfectly or honed so perfectly that it didn't look old. Because unlike a new piece of wood, I don't want this to be that pretty, as I call it. Now I want to go into my little darker. I'm just going to use some straight Van Dyke brown. And work on some of these dark areas that are in here. Show y'all a nifty little thing. I've got a bunch of hooks up here, and I put this on here, and I can steady my hand when I'm working on this. And as you can see, it's made of some really high quality material. It's just 1-inch PVC piping. But it does allow you to steady your positioning. I got multiple hooks up there so I can adjust to whatever area that I'm in. And this is just a piece of leftover PVC piping from when I did plumbing down in my basement. So I didn't really spend much money in on this. It doesn't take much to help your hand out. I mean, a lot of people get shaky when it comes to holding a brush. But if you got something that you can steady your hand with, it's just amazing and how much it actually helps out. Now, same way with this other side, we're going to make that end look like it's, you know, a little damaged with a few little highlights. So we're going to go back into that lighter color that we were using before and just bring out a little of that rough look. And then because this side is facing where that light hit, we want to bring a little bit of a lighter color in here, but we're not going to use that same light color. We're going to use a much darker color than what we've just been using, but not quite as dark as what's on there to make our highlights. So that's not quite bright enough. I can turn that back on. My eyeballs are not seeing what they need to see. So I apologize if it's a little bit too light for your viewing. But priorities, man, I get priorities. If you notice, I'm actually straightening out the edge of this to where, it wasn't quite where I wanted it. So, and like I said, in any painting that you're doing, you can make any correction on the spot. Because as long as it's what you want, things fly. Because you're not worried about, you want it to look good for everybody else, but the truth is, if you make it look good for you, you'll be surprised at how your opinion of your own painting actually is the same as what other people believe